So 12th class, we are to discuss MySQL questions from the sample paper of term 2 that was uploaded in the CBSE website. Okay. So I think few questions we have discussed in the last lecture. So I'm continuing with the rest of the questions. Then we'll be doing networking, right? So here I open the notepad also for the answer. Is the notepad window visible? Is the notepad window visible to all? All right. So we have the second question over here. Give 1 point of difference between an equi-join and natural join. Equi-join we use in the case where we want to make comparisons. Equi-join is used for comparisons. Okay. Okay, between two tables, and there is one column which is same in both the tables. Based on that column, we perform the equality, right? And duplicate columns are shown. Duplicate columns are shown here. Okay. Then we have natural join. Natural join is a type of join where the column which is same in both the tables, that column is just appearing only once. That column is appearing only once. Okay. Column which is same in both the tables, it appear only once. Okay, and duplicate columns are not shown. This is the major difference between your equi-join and the natural join. Clear to all? Then you have the table movie details. 7th question. All of you please see the 7th question. Right? You have been provided with the table movie details. 7th question. In this table, we have, I just drag the window of notepad here. Movie ID, title, language, rating, platform. Okay. And we have one question over here. Identify the degree and the cardinality of the table. So degree refers to number of columns. Okay. And number of columns in the table are movie ID, title, language, rating, and platform. 5 columns. Okay. And second is cardinality. Cardinality refers to the number of rows or tuples. Clear? Number of rows or tuples. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So there are 6 records. Okay. Am I clear up till here to all of you? Which field should be made as the primary key? Justify your answer. तो ये आपका टेबल है, and the examiner is asking which of the following key will be preferred as primary key. Primary key field has 2 conditions. First condition is no duplicate values. Sorry. Second is no null value. Clear? So according to the table given here now, your primary key will be movie ID. The most appropriate primary key is the movie ID. Okay. Clear to all? Now moving to the next category. Okay. Identify the candidate keys from the movie details. Candidate keys from the movie details. अब अगर हम बात करें कैंडिडेट की कैंडिडेट की मींस ऑल कीज which are capable of becoming primary key. All the keys which are capable of becoming primary key. Okay, or you can say all combination of attributes or columns that are suitable for primary key. तो एक तो हमारी होगी मूवी आईडी. Okay, second, which column you prefer that can be the primary key? Title, Minari. Okay, लैंग्वेज हिंदी रिपीट हो रही है, इंग्लिश रिपीट हो रही है, रेटिंग में 4 वैल्यू रिपीट हो रही है, प्लेटफॉर्म में हॉटस्टार रिपीट हो रहा है. सो वी आर लेफ्ट विद मूवी टाइटल, मूवी आईडी एंड टाइटल. These two are the possible keys that can that have the capability to become the primary. Okay, then in the next part of this question you have been given the schedule table here. One more table is given to you with the name schedule, and the question is which field will be considered as the foreign key if the tables movie detail and schedule are related. अगर ये वाला टेबल और ये वाला टेबल आपस में कोरिलेट हो जाए तो शेड्यूल टेबल में कौन सी ऐसी फील्ड है जो फॉरेन की बन सकती है? फॉरेन की, आई टेल यू व्हाट इज फॉरेन की. फॉरेन की मींस अ कॉलम which has taken its value from primary key of other table. एक ऐसी फील्ड, एक ऐसा कॉलम where the values have been taken from the primary key of other table. In the parent table it is primary key, in the sub table, in the child table it is foreign key. So I hope now you can answer this question that which field will be suitable. It will be movie ID. It will be movie ID. Okay, got it? Then another question. Yeah, ninth question देखिए. Ninth question का first part देखो. A table item has been created in the database with the following fields: item code, item name, quantity, price. Give the SQL command to add a new field, discount, to the item table. Yes, please. What examiner is saying to you now? Examiner is saying you have a table item which is having the following field: item code, item name, quantity, and price. You are to write the SQL command in order to add a new column to the existing table. So whenever we want to make changes in the existing table, our command is alter table. Alter table item. अब नया कॉलम ऐड करना है, कीवर्ड विल बी ऐड. What is the name of the column? Discount. And what is the data type of the column? Integer. Add discount, data type integer, semicolon. alter table item, add keyword, the name of the field, and the data type of the field. Whenever you want to add a new column to your existing table, we make use of alter table command and we use the add keyword. If you want to make changes in the existing column, then you will write modify keyword. Then you will write modify keyword. Okay, got it? So that was for your MySQL. Now I shift towards the networking topic. Clear? We were on part 2. Okay, so we were discussing the topologies yesterday and we were on the ring topology. Ring we have finished. Now next is tree topology. Tree topology is basically the next version or the variation of bus topology. Actually, this topology is a combination of bus and ring. So that is why this topology is also known as hybrid topology. Right? The structure of this type of topology is in the form of hierarchy. Hierarchical structure is there. You have the main branch, the root, then the sub branches, then sub branches, like this. So एक inverted tree की form में इसका structure होता है. Just as in the bus topology, you have terminators at both the end of the cable to absorb the signal. Same principle, same phenomena works in tree topology also. Okay, this is the diagram of tree topology. This is the main device, sub device under main device, sub devices under the sub devices. Okay, clear? So the advantages of this type of topology is that you have a point-to-point connection with every node. With every node, you have point-to-point connection, right? And if any node is not working properly, you can easily isolate it. The isolation is easy. You can separate that node from the rest of the structure, right? Then demerits are, as compared to bus topology, this type of topology is difficult to reconfigure, difficult to maintain, right? And if the main backbone, the main line breaks, the main cable breaks, the entire network will go down. Okay. Then your next topic is transmission medias. Transmission media का अगर मैं आपको simple मतलब समझाऊं, the media or the channel via which the information is transferred from one point to other point. Using any medium, using any channel, how you transfer your data. Okay, that is the transmission media. There are two types of transmission medias. One is guided media, other is unguided media. Guided medias are those medias where proper cabling is there. Data is transferred from one point to other point via means of cables, जिसे आप wired भी कहते हो, wired technology. Okay. Unguided medias are those medias where data is transferred without the use of cables. That is, data travels by air. जैसे आपके टाटा स्काई का रिमोट कंट्रोल है, योर स्मार्टफोन, ब्लूटूथ, radio wave, satellite, all these are unguided medias. Unguided medias are also known as wireless medias or unbound medias. And guided medias are also known as wired medias or bound medias. Right? So what are the various types of guided media? First is twisted pair cable. Twisted pair नाम से बड़ा clear है. Two different color wires which are twist with each other. Okay, clear? and mostly such type of structure you found in telephone wiring. दो अलग अलग कलर की वायर्स आपस में ट्विस्ट की हुई. ओके, क्लियर? नाउ द प्रॉब्लम वाज ऑफ क्रॉस टॉक. क्रॉस टॉक क्या होता था? जब गलत सिग्नल मिल जाता था तो गलत नंबर पे कॉल चली जाती थी. ओके, सो एट दैट टाइम व्हाट वी यूज्ड टू डू, वी डिड द ट्विस्टिंग ऑफ द वायर्स. वायर ट्विस्ट होने से क्रॉस टॉक की प्रॉब्लम को हमने एलिमिनेट कर दिया. दिस वाज द बेनिफिट ऑफ ट्विस्टिंग द वायर्स, राइट? नाउ इट इज वेरी सिंपल टाइप ऑफ वायर. ये डायग्राम है ट्विस्टेड पेयर का. You can very well see in the diagram the insulated wires, they are twist around each other, right? Now what are the advantages of twisted pair? Easy to set up, easy to install, very light in weight, okay, and can be easily connected. Then demerit, at longer distances this cable proved to be the failure. ट्विस्टेड पेयर सिर्फ शॉर्ट एरिया कवर कर सकती है, लॉन्गर डिस्टेंस इससे कवर नहीं हो पाता. ओके, एंड वेरी इनसिक्योर टाइप ऑफ अ मीडिया. द डाटा रेट स्पीड इज जस्ट अप टू 1 Mbps because it cannot travel at longer distances. Clear? So very limited amount of data can be transferred. Then is coaxial cable. कोएक्सियल केबल की मैं आपको बेस्ट एग्जांपल आपकी रियल लाइफ से दे दूं, आपके केबल टेलीविजन की वायर. इफ एवर यू हैव सीन केयरफुली द केबल टेलीविजन वायर एट योर होम, दैट इज द कोएक्सियल केबल एग्जांपल. ओके, प्रॉपर इंसुलेटेड वायर मेड अप ऑफ कॉपर, बिकॉज कॉपर इज ट्रीटेड टू बी द गुड कंडक्टर ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिसिटी. So the wire made up of copper is placed inside the proper covering, proper jacket, and proper insulation is there to provide the protection to the wire. Okay, clear? Now this is the diagram of coaxial cable. ये देखो, ये वायर कॉपर की बनी हुई है, उसको आगे इंसुलेट किया हुआ है, उसके ऊपर कॉपर की शीट है, उसके ऊपर आउटर जैकेट है. The outer area is the jacket to provide protection to the inner parts. Now what are the advantages of coaxial cable over twisted pair cable? The advantages are easy to set up. As compared to twisted pair, coaxial cable is more used, then it carries data over long distance. The data coverage, the data transfer rate is more as compared to twisted pair. Okay, clear? Then what are the demerits of coaxial cable? It is expensive as compared to twisted pair cable. Okay, right? Then is your optical fiber. छोटी छोटी एलईडीज देखी होंगी आपने, ग्लास की जो बनी होती है, स्मॉल एलईडीज, बल्ब टाइप, which are made up of glass. That is the optical fiber media. Again, it is the guided media. The best media in the wired case. अगर आप guided media में best media चाहते हो, that is the optical fiber. Very costly as compared to twisted pair and coaxial cable, but very fast, cover very large distance as compared to coaxial cable and twisted pair. ये जो आपकी LEDs और LDs हैं, they are the example of your optical fiber. But इसका एक major drawback है. एक तो ये expensive है, secondly ये easily breakable है, because it is made up of glass, so it is very fragile, it can easily break. Okay, no doubt the data transfer speed, the rate at which data is transferred is very high as compared to coaxial cable and twisted pair. Area cover is very large as compared to coaxial and twisted pair. Okay, then you have wireless medias. What are wireless medias? Who will tell? मैंने अभी आपको लेक्चर के बिगिनिंग में मीनिंग बताया इसका. What are wireless medias? Yes, please. If you want to explain the meaning of wireless to a layman, how you can explain him or her the meaning of the word wireless? Yes, please. A very easy question I have asked. You might be knowing the answer. What do you mean by wireless? 12th का बच्चा इतना सोच रहा है आंसर देते वक्त. Very strange. How could a 12th child think so much for the meaning of wireless? Word के अंदर ही meaning है उसका. Yes, Maulik.
Good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning, Maulik.
Using radio waves to transmit signals
Not only radio
from one
waves,
location to another.
not only radio waves, you can say signals travel via air. Where wires are not used, where the use of wire is not there. Okay. So first type of unguided media is microwave. अभी इस डायग्राम को ध्यान से देखो. सोर्स और डेस्टिनेशन दोनों जगह पर हमने टावर बनाए हुए हैं. माइक्रोवेव के थ्रू इफ यू वांट टू ट्रांसफर द डाटा, वन थिंग यू हैव टू रिमेंबर, there must be the line of sight. Being a +2 commerce student, what do you mean by line of sight? What do you mean by line of sight? Line of sight means the data travels in a straight line. There should not be any obstacle. There should not be any hindrance in between the line. From one point to other point, data safely travels on a straight line. There should be no obstacle in that. ये है line of sight का मतलब. And microwave media is based on this theory of line of sight. Okay, clear? The more is the height of the tower, the more is the range. The lesser is the height of the tower, the lesser is the range. Okay. Now, I have a question from you. You are studying business studies subject. What can be the demerit of microwave? Yes, please tell me. What can be the demerit of microwave? Hurry up, please, let me know. बेटा पार्टिसिपेट किया करो लेक्चर्स में, क्यों सो जाते हो सारे? Yes, Gaurav, you tell me.
Good morning, sir.
Very good morning.
Sir, I think it's harmful for birds as well as for human beings, as it causes many diseases, skin diseases especially.
How? How? Yes, Maulik, you unmute yourself.
Yes, sir.
Yes, please.
Sir, its distance range may be low because we have to set up towers everywhere.
First demerit is that when you are installing the towers, you are fitting the towers, you have to dig the ground. काफी सारी खुदाई करनी पड़ेगी ताकि टावर बिल्कुल स्ट्रेट खड़ा हो जाए. If you want to have a straight tower, you have to dig in the ground. That will increase your installation cost. Maintenance cost will increase as compared to the wired medias. Then you have to have line of sight. If there is any obstacle in between, data won't be able to reach the destination properly. No doubt, the range of microwave is very large. if I compare it with the wired medias, if I compare with the optical fiber, the range of microwave transmission is much higher. Okay, am I clear? But the installation cost, the maintenance cost is very high. And moreover, एक बात हमेशा याद रखना, वायरलेस मीडियाज में एक कॉमन डिफेक्ट है, they are very much prone to weather conditions. You might have noticed if weather is not right, the Tata Sky dish, it stop working for few minutes. Your mobile data get disabled. Wi-Fi proper नहीं चलता अगर मौसम खराब हो तो, नेटवर्क सारा खराब हुआ होता है, नेटवर्क डाउन चल जाता है, सर्वर डाउन हो जाता है. So all these problem, all these weather conditions, they affect the working of the wireless medias. Then is radio wave. Now radio wave means where the transmission media is making the use of radio wave frequencies. Okay, clear? Transmitter send the message, receiver receives the message. Okay, but the message is entirely encrypted. Radio wave के बारे में एक बड़ी common बात है. The radio wave signals are omnidirectional. Omnidirectional. What do you mean by omnidirectional? The signals can travel in all the areas, in all the directions. The signals can travel in all the directions. That is why radio wave transmission is considered best in the hilly regions. Where in the hilly regions there may be problem of signal, so this problem is avoided by mounting the radio wave signals. Okay, clear? Then is satellite. The most powerful, the most expensive, which is affordable by multinational companies. They can afford this type of media. It's a very fast, very effective, but very expensive type of media. सबसे टॉप पे अगर स्पीड देखी जाए, irrespective of wired and wireless, अगर स्पीड वाइज बात की जाए तो नंबर 1 is satellite. Okay, clear? You have head office in Kashmir. You can send signals via satellite from Chennai. कहां चेन्नई, कहां कश्मीर, इतने लार्ज डिस्टेंस पे भी आप डाटा भेज सकते हो यूजिंग द सैटेलाइट्स. एम आई क्लियर? अब ये देखो, सी द डायग्राम. देयर आर 2 अर्थ स्टेशंस. फर्स्ट अर्थ स्टेशन want to send data to the second earth station. The data first go to the satellite, that is called uplink. Then satellite transfer the data to the second earth station, that is the downlink. That is the downlink. Okay, anybody can tell me the demerit of satellite? What will be the disadvantages of satellite? Yes, please. Satellite के demerits क्या होंगे? Who will tell? What are the demerits of satellite? अभी तो मैंने सारा बता दिया इतना कुछ. Satellite का disadvantages क्या होंगे बेटे? Hurry up. Again, Maulik. Yes, Maulik.
Expensive.
Okay, very right. What else? What else? Susceptible to weather conditions.
Yes.
ठीक है. Not affordable by medium size company. अगर कोई स्मॉल स्केल कंपनी है, कोई मीडियम स्केल कंपनी है, जिनके पास फंड्स की शॉर्टेज है, वो इसको अफोर्ड नहीं कर पाएंगे. Only the multinational company which is operating all over India, all over world can manage to have a satellite media. ठीक है? Clear है?
Yes, sir.
All right. Next your concept is sorry, network devices. Okay, all of you have modem at home. What is the role of modem? Yes, please. What is the role of modem? Who will tell? बेटा ये सब चीजें आप पिछली क्लासेस में पढ़ते आ रहे हो. घर में तुम सबके मॉडेम है, सबके वाईफाई लगे हुए हैं. हाउ कैन यू डिफाइन अ मॉडेम? यस तुषार.
To convert analog data to digital data and vice versa.
आप उल्टा नहीं बोल रहे. हमारा कंप्यूटर क्या करता है? अंडरस्टैंड डिजिटल सिग्नल्स. और जो
vice versa भी तो बोल रहा है.
जो टेलीफोन वायर केबल है, ठीक है, they support the analog signals. So when you are to transfer the data from computer to other device, data travels on the telephone wire. What modem does? Modem convert the signals coming from the user computer into the modem at the sender end. What it does, it converts the digital signals into analog signals so that telephone wire can handle it, because telephone wire supports only analog signals. Then when it reaches the destination, there the analog signals from the telephone wire, they are again reconverted to digital signals so that receiver computer can adjust. Okay, this is the role of modem. Modulation, demodulation. Modulation, demodulation is the full form of modem. Then there are two types of modems, internal modem and external modem. Internal modem means which is fitted inside the CPU. आजकल नहीं होते, बहुत पहले होते थे ये. Then external modem means one device is provided to you by the ISP that helps you to have the internet connection. Okay. Then is RJ45 connector. How many of you have seen this wire? How many of you have seen this wire? ये बड़ी कॉमन वायर है. नीचे क्लिप लगा होता है, क्लिप को प्रेस करके इंजेक्ट करो and it scans. You can run your internet on LAN network. Basically RJ45 stands for registered jack 45. It is an 8-wire connector that is used to connect computers on LAN network. LAN means especially Ethernet network. नीचे क्लिप लगा होता है, क्लिप को प्रेस करके अंदर की ओर इंजेक्ट करो and you get connected to the network, right? Then is router. अब राउटर का मतलब क्या है? ये एक ऐसा डिवाइस है जो एक पॉइंट से दूसरे पॉइंट में डाटा को भेज रहा है. A device that is used to transfer data from one portion to other portion, from one network to other network. ओके. अब मान लो आपको ये पता नहीं है कि ये डाटा पैकेट जो मैंने भेजना है ये किसके लिए. What router will do? Router will send the data packet to all the destinations. To each and every destination it will go, and whosoever data it is, it will be retained by that very destination. Clear? Then is bridge. Router और bridge में क्या difference है? Router deals with different protocols. Bridge deals with same protocols. Right? Clear? आप इमेजिन करो ब्रिज है, जिसे आप हिंदी में पुल कहते हो, पुल. व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ ब्रिज? फॉरगेट कंप्यूटर लैंग्वेज, जनरली टेल मी व्हाट इज द रोल ऑफ अ ब्रिज. हाउ कैन यू डिफाइन अ ब्रिज? इमेजिन करो दो किनारे हैं और उनको ब्रिज ने कनेक्ट किया हुआ है. Yes, any answers? Any answers? Any queries? Bridges are basically very intelligent device. It checks for the data packet and allows only the legal, only the valid data packets to cross the bridge. ब्रिज के उस पार और इस पार नेटवर्क है. अगर ए पॉइंट से बी पॉइंट में डाटा जाना है, राइट, ब्रिज इज वेरी स्मार्ट इनफ टू नो दैट द डेस्टिनेशन कंप्यूटर to where data has to be traveled is located where, in the upper part or in the later part. Accordingly, the bridge send the packet to the concerned destination, right?